quick question for you. Does my titty intimidate you? I'm just kidding. So I just want to record a quick talkie vlog because tonight I'm going to an event called a hog roast, in which the hog will be enacting a fantasy of mine, which is to have one in the mouth and then one in its butt. It's going to be spit roasted. It's going to have a pole stuck through it. It's going to be spit roasted over a fire. And then the people at the party, I guess I've never been, eat it. And I don't know like what happens to the organs and if it's like bacon or is it like ham or pork chops. I don't know. It's kind of gross and it seems a little barbaric to me. And as someone that has struggled with potentially being a vegetarian, it frightens me, quite frankly. But here's the thing, and I've honestly struggled with being a vegetarian now for probably 5 years and whether or not I should do it. And I have, at least at this point, nothing against people that are vegetarians, have decided that it's probably not for me at this moment. Because I think that I struggle with the concept of death and dying, and the tendency, at least among our society, is to see death as a bad thing. And I don't think that that's true. And when you look in nature, animals in the circle of life eat each other. And you know, if you look at any National Geographic show, and it's hard to watch that sometimes, but I think it's good to watch that because that's how it is. It's how the cycle continues. And if death didn't exist, then there would be no life. There needs to be death to have life. Otherwise, our oceans would be teeming in fish, and there would be zillions of animals and people and insects, and nothing could survive. It just doesn't even make sense. A world without death makes no sense. And so death is really a great gift. And I also think that when you don't eat animals, but you eat plants, you're making this hierarchy of life, that somehow animal life is more important than plant life simply because animals react to you when you kill them. They can scream, they have mouths. But I think it's all kind of the same thing. And I don't think it's bad that humans eat animals. I think that that's part of the cycle of life, and that you can, I think if I became a vegetarian, I would be further, I think I'd be getting myself into this trap of seeing that death is this bad thing. And of course death isn't, and I don't tend to think that death is the end. I think it maybe unplugs us from this kind of world of time, and we go back into something more eternal. But I digress. And so what I've decided to do instead is to be a conscious eater, and I try my best to eat food that is, if it's beef, it's grass-fed or cage-free eggs, to not support, you know, animals that are raised in an inhumane way. So that's what I tried to do. Unfortunately, it's really expensive to eat consciously like that, and unfortunately, it's not available to all people everywhere. So that's problematic in and of itself. But that's the route that I've gone down. Instead of being a vegetarian, I try to be a conscious eater. And when I do eat an animal, I'm aware of the sacrifice that it's made. So, not yet a vegetarian. We'll see how this spit roast pig hog thing goes tonight. I'll keep you posted if it's completely traumatizing, which it potentially could be. So I just wanted to share my thoughts. Now, I'm curious to hear what you think, because I know there's a lot of vegetarians that read my blog, and I certainly mean no disrespect to them and where their journey may have taken them. So I want to hear your thoughts. If you are vegetarian, what do you think about this hierarchy of life, that animals are somehow more important than plant life? And do you struggle with the concept of death and dying? Share your thoughts. I want to know what you think. And if you do eat meat, I want to hear from you too. So that's all. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I love you. Peace out. Bye from my titty. Peace.